Hi there, I'm Sonal Mehrotra Kapoor and you're watching us on our YouTube channel on the various social media platforms of NDTV. Now, one word that has dominated this wedding season, this party season, the Christmas and the New Year season has been Omicron. Now, when it comes to Omicron, there is a lot that we do not know just yet because just how recent the discovery has been made. But there is stuff that we know for sure, something that should be a guiding light for India and the world to follow when it comes to how to prepare for Omicron. Now, a couple of stats to begin with. Number one, how many cases in India so far? Well, at the moment, we know we have reported 49 Omicron cases in the country. This is also coming at a time when the overall number of cases in the country are not very high and we are not reporting too many deaths either, though the deaths have almost reached 300, which is a worrying sign. Now, 49, the breakup of that is that the maximum numbers are coming in from Maharashtra. Again, Maharashtra has been the most transparent state in the country to report, to test, to tell people what is happening. So the maximum numbers coming from there, and followed by Rajasthan, then Delhi, Chandigarh, Andhra Pradesh. There is Gujarat where cases have come up as well, including Kerala now. So at the moment, how are these numbers being calculated is something that has got the scientists to question the entire system a little bit. At the moment, what NDTV is learning is that only those samples, positive samples which have a travel history are being sent in for genome sequencing. Domestically, we are not testing, and that's the reason why when I spoke with some of the experts in the country and across the world, especially from UK as well, their idea and their point that they're making at the moment is the fact that 49 might just be the tip of the iceberg, and what we're looking at are many, many more cases which might already be there and we've been unaware about. Just to quickly take you through what is it that the top scientists and top minds when it comes to immunology and virology in the country, and what do they say as of this moment? They're saying that it is, like I said, just the tip of the iceberg. Also, when I spoke with them about how exactly, what are the trends that India can take in compared to the globe as of this moment, especially learning from countries like UK and South Africa, etc. They all say that the next coming 2 to 3 weeks are going to be very crucial. These weeks we will see a lot of more people reporting symptomatically, and we might see more people inside hospitals as well. This is, of course, remember, this is nobody can presume or nobody can predict how things will happen when it comes to COVID. That's something for sure we know. But if the trends that have been followed in UK, for example, for other countries are to be followed, this is what it's looking like in India at the moment. The next 2 to 3 weeks extremely crucial. And even if we do not have more number of testings going up, which will reflect in lesser numbers being talked about as well, but this is something that we need to keep a tap on. Also, then the question is, what is it that India needs to do? If these are the trends globally, what are we to do? Are we to shut down at the moment, or are we to put in stricter curbs as well, etc.? So talking about that, most of the best minds in the business really from across the globe are saying that the best thing to do at the moment is to ensure that you and I are individually following protocol and stricter curbs. For example, wearing a mask all the time. Go back to your N95s. Anyways, if you're in the national capital, you need an N95 considering how bad the air is. Going back to maintaining social distancing despite the wedding season, despite the holiday season, despite the Christmas party and New Year partying season that is on across the country. Apart from that, then one of the trends, again, we're doing India versus the world, trends to watch out on Omicron. And there we've seen that people and scientists who have looked into the details of Omicron tell us how, compared to Delta, Omicron has 5 times more power of breakthrough, in a way bringing down the efficacy of the vaccine, and 3 times more than Delta, Omicron is actually more infectious. For example, if we thought Delta was bad, if we thought that when the Delta variant, which led to the second wave in India, was, and Delta was being, people were getting COVID-19 and being infected with Delta despite being homes, not meeting anybody. If that was infectious, Omicron is 3 times much harder. Let that sink in terms of how sick it will make you. So far, the indications are that people are not falling sick, very severely sick at the moment. It could be why that's happening, we don't know. Is it just the work of the vaccines? Is it just the work of how this variant is? We do not know. Much more data needs to be collaborated and put together for that in India and across the globe. But at the moment, we are told that it will. In India, the tricky bit is when the numbers increase, people with comorbidities who get it increases, and people who have not been vaccinated, when in that section of people Omicron spreads, there will be hospitalizations, is what the scientists are saying. So the best thing, again, to go back is wear your mask and maintain social distancing. The third thing then that really comes to mind and what everybody is talking about, at least here in the national capital, is the need for a booster dose. When I raised this question to both the doctors, one in UK and one in India, we got a very interesting analysis. In UK, they're saying they're not even looking at the third dose as a booster dose. They're saying it should be part of the now new routine. The vaccines already prevalent there, it could be Pfizer or Moderna or anything else at the moment, or even AstraZeneca. They're saying at least 3 vaccines is now the norm. Cut to India, where we're still not even looking at a population which has entirely received the second dose, and then there are very strong murmurs and a lot of push for bringing in a third booster dose. When it comes to India, it's a bit of a complicated subject, because which booster dose then? Should Covishield get another Covishield? Should Covaxin get a third Covaxin? If mRNA is the best booster dose, as research says, it's not available in India, what really are our options? Here the big revelation is, if you have Covishield, doctors say getting another third dose as Covishield might not work. So what are the options here for you? Since most of the population has taken Covishield, it could be getting Covaxin, it could be getting Novavax, it could be getting the DNA vaccines like Zydus Cadila, which is like a patch, and it's the first DNA COVID vaccine made as well. So you have to get a third vaccine over here, which has to be discussed. Again, all these things are in the scientific realm and discussions. The final word will be that comes out from the government. How soon will that be is going to be the key question over here. That's it for now. Bye-bye.